friend of mine was teasing me about the video I made about cleaning your lawnmower wheels quickly, and he asked me, does that really matter? Does anybody care? So I figured I'd make the video about how I got my first very wealthy client in a really nice area of my town that I'd never been to. I'd never been to that neighborhood, and it's not that far away, but it's just this little enclave that I was unaware of. So basically 3 years ago, we were doing a job like in the springtime, late April, just kind of dethatching a lawn, overseeding, and I received a call. And I take my calls, even if I'm out in the field. If I haven't arranged for a service to pick it up, I'll answer, unless I have earmuffs on, and then I'll check the message. I'll call back as soon as I can during a break. Usually take a break every hour and a half, something like that. So I called them back, and they said they were looking for lawn care. Is that something I could fit into the schedule? And I said yes, because this was during an expansion phase. I was aggressively marketing that part of the business. So I asked them, where do they live? And I'd never heard of the street. They said, the neighborhood. Geez, I've lived here all my life. I don't know where that is. So I asked them, could you please email me the address, and I'll be there in an hour and a half. I just wanted to finish up what we were doing here, and then I'll be right there. So they emailed me, and I went out there, and it's a fantastic neighborhood that I'd like to film, at least cutting their lawn. We've got 7 yards now there, but they have a really nice corn lot, and it's a nice property. It does really look nice. Not to kind of blow my own horn, but it looks nice when it's done, fresh cut. So it's something I'd like to film this year. So anyway, there's basically 3 takeaways I want people watching this video to get from how I got this client. He's a retired engineer. He's made a lot of money. They have a fantastic house, really nice SUV, rental properties. Okay, so they're wealthy. Now, they had been paying a student who actually lives not too far away to do their lawn for the last couple of years. He was charging, I think they said $30 a week, and he was using, just actually a 21-inch mower, and it was taking him about 2 hours. So I told him my price. I said it'd be pretty much double, and the homeowner, like the couple, they're a married couple, the man was a bit reluctant. And he says, wow, well, that's double. And I said, well, I'll give you a few good reasons. Number one is, I'm a professional. You're not going to have to worry about me coming every week. I'm going to show up. If I'm ever going to be late, I'll call you or email you. You won't have to worry. Number 2 is, I'm using very well-maintained equipment, and I pride myself on doing a good job. I'm actually, back then I was on pretty much every job site, so I played that up saying, I'm going to be here, and I guarantee it'll be well done. And then I actually challenged him to come and have a look at my trailer, my truck, and my equipment. And to be honest, I didn't have as nice mowers as I do now then, because I started kind of slow. I didn't want to invest a ton of money because I wasn't sure how the lawn care portion would take off. And to be honest, we have a short cutting season. Some seasons here can be as little as 21, 22 cuts if you're getting a weekly. Last year was exceptional because of El Nino. Up till probably first week of November we were cutting. So I think it was 25 or 26. So additional 4 cuts. That's above average. He looked at my equipment, he looked at the trailer, and he said, wow, yeah, everything is very clean. And I said, come and have a look at actually the machines in the back, because, yeah, I kind of do pay attention to that. I make sure everything looks nice. It's clean. I make sure that myself or anybody who's representing me is looking decent. Okay, we're working, so hey, if you've got some, grass stains on your pants, your shirt, whatever, that stuff happens. But I make sure everybody looks presentable. And he was impressed. And we actually signed probably 5 minutes later. We just had to talk a little bit, but I maintained my price. I didn't lower it, and he accepted. All that to say that if you're going out to get a new rich client in a nice area, I think that the way you present yourself counts for a lot. So if your truck, trailer, equipment is clean, you yourself are clean, you're presenting yourself professionally, you're talking with authority, not bossy, just that you know what you're talking about, you're sticking to your guns, and you're sticking to your price, I think you'll have a good chance of being successful. A lot of people are willing to pay for a better professional job. Even if they were paying a student previously, I do think they'll be willing. And one more thing is that I actually showed him, I said, I really do care about plants, and I was able to name off several of the shrubs that he has in the front, and I said, this will be the price if we sign for the lawn care. I give a discount for shrub trimming. It's just smart business. I mean, you're saving the cost of marketing for extra clients if you can upsell existing clients, even if they're new clients. So I showed him, like in the back of the truck, I actually had a catalog for a nursery that describes like hundreds of perennials and annuals, shrubs and trees, and he was impressed. I said, you know, I'm up on this. I read up on this, and that's another way you can be more professional. So it's just a whole package thing. It's really how you package yourself, how you present yourself, and how your equipment looks. It does matter. People are conscious of that. If you show up, even if you don't have the nicest truck, I mean, you know, the ramp truck I have it's a bit older, but as soon as there's any little, you know, dings, rust spots, whatever, I don't let things get out of control. I'll grab a can of spray paint in the spring, I prime it, and I'll paint it, I'll touch it up to give it a nice look from 20 feet away, and it helps. It all helps. So don't be intimidated if you go to meet a new potential client, but arrive when you say you'll be there. Stay in touch if you can't, if you're going to be a bit late. Professionalism and image counts so much in this business. So if you can show up quickly, you're professional, I think you'll be able to get it. So I hope you guys learned a little bit out of this video, and I hope you'll apply it in the spring and you get some nice clients in a great neighborhood. So good luck, guys.